Lovely viewers, gather around because what I'm about to share will leave you absolutely stunned. The entertainment world has been buzzing non-stop, and trust me, this latest development has completely turned the tables on what everyone thought they knew about these Korean superstars. The rumors about Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo being engaged have already sent shockwaves through the internet, but what's happening behind the scenes is even more explosive. Joong-ki's family is reportedly furious, and the drama is reaching an all-new level. Now imagine this. The news breaks that Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo are possibly planning a future together. Fans are celebrating, shipping them harder than ever, posting edits, writing congratulatory messages, and trending hashtags all over social media. But while fans are over the moon, things are not so rosy in Joong-ki's inner circle. Sources close to the situation claim that his family feels completely blindsided by this development, and they believe the timing could not have been worse. Can you picture the tension in those private conversations? 'Cause wow, the emotions are running wild. According to insiders, Joong-ki's parents and relatives were still holding on to hope that the dust had settled between him and Hye Kyo after their divorce. They reportedly believed that maybe, just maybe, there was a chance for reconciliation someday. So hearing whispers of her moving on with someone as big and charismatic as Lee Min-ho has hit them like a storm. Some family members feel it's a sign of betrayal, while others simply cannot stomach the public excitement surrounding this rumored engagement. Imagine being in that household when the news broke. Phones buzzing, relatives calling each other in shock, voices raised, and opinions clashing. What makes this even more dramatic is how deeply rooted Korean family traditions can be. For many families, marriage is not just about two individuals. It's about two families uniting. So you can imagine the sting when rumors surface that Hye Kyo could be saying yes to someone else, someone completely outside the family that once welcomed her as their own daughter-in-law. Reports even suggest that Joong-ki's family feels embarrassed because the media frenzy paints him as the man left behind, while Lee Min-ho is seen as the ultimate romantic hero sweeping Hye Kyo off her feet. Can you feel the tension? Because I sure can. Now here's where it gets even juicier. Some sources claim that Joong-ki himself has stayed silent about the matter, but those close to him say he's aware of everything. Apparently, he's trying to stay calm, especially because he knows anything he says could make headlines. But imagine how hard that must be for him. Seeing photos of Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo smiling at events, watching fans call them the power couple of the century, and hearing engagement rumors grow louder every day. Do you think he feels hurt? Or do you believe he's truly moved on? Let me know in the comments because this is a debate we need to have. Meanwhile, Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo seem completely unbothered by the storm brewing around them, at least publicly. They haven't confirmed anything yet, but insiders say their chemistry is undeniable, and their closeness has only intensified. Fans are dissecting every little detail. Matching accessories, similar Instagram posts, and even the way they look at each other during brand events. And honestly, who can blame them? These two look like a real-life drama couple, and the engagement rumors have only fueled the fire. But here's the million-dollar question for you, lovely viewers. If these engagement rumors turn out to be true, what does this mean for the Korean entertainment industry? Will fans accept this new reality, or will we see even more drama unfold between these superstar camps? And more importantly, will Joong-ki ever break his silence on this issue, or will his family's fury push him to make a statement? Let's make this interactive. Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. Do you think Joong-ki's family has a right to be upset, or should they let Hye Kyo live her life and be happy? And if Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo do announce their engagement officially, would you celebrate it, or do you think it's too soon? This is one of the most intense celebrity sagas we've seen in a while, and I can't wait to hear what you think. If you want me to keep digging for more exclusive updates and behind-the-scenes details on this story, smash that like button and subscribe because the next twist might just blow your mind. Do you want me to continue this story with a deeper dive into what's happening inside Joong-ki's camp, including his own feelings about these engagement rumors? Or should I uncover how Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo are managing all this attention? This story isn't just a ripple in the water. It's a full-blown tidal wave shaking up the entire entertainment industry. The buzz around Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo's alleged engagement hasn't just captured headlines. It's dominating them, leaving fans excited, shocked, and emotional. But behind this dazzling spotlight of glamour and romance lies a brewing storm that's threatening to overshadow everything. Song Joong-ki's family's reaction. And let me tell you, it's not a mild reaction at all. It's fiery, emotional, and rooted in layers of personal history, pride, and pain. To truly understand why this situation is exploding the way it is, we need to rewind a little. Remember when Song Joong-ki and Song Hye Kyo were the golden couple of the Korean entertainment world? They weren't just two actors who got married. They were a cultural phenomenon. Their love story, born on the set of Descendants of the Sun, was like a living, breathing K-drama that fans could not get enough of. Their wedding was considered one of the most iconic events in Korean celebrity history, drawing attention from all over the globe. Families came together, blessings were exchanged, and for a brief moment, everything looked perfect. Now fast forward to this moment. That perfect picture has been shattered for years, but for Joong-ki's family, some wounds never truly healed. While Joong-ki and Hye Kyo legally parted ways, his family never stopped associating her with their son. According to insiders, some family members were hopeful that fate might bring them back together, even if those hopes were unrealistic. They admired her elegance, her success, and the way she carried herself even after the divorce. For them, she wasn't just Joong-ki's ex-wife. She was someone they had welcomed into their hearts and homes. And that's what makes this rumored engagement so painful for them. It feels like losing her all over again, but this time in a very public, very permanent way. Sources claim that when the engagement rumors first broke, Joong-ki's family group chat went into meltdown mode. Relatives were reportedly calling each other, demanding answers, and questioning whether Joong-ki had known anything in advance. Imagine the scene. Phones ringing non-stop, family elders expressing disappointment, younger relatives venting frustration, and everyone asking the same burning question. How could this happen? One insider even revealed that Joong-ki's parents felt blindsided, not because they expected loyalty from Hye Kyo, but because they believed any major life change like this would somehow be kept low-key, out of respect for their shared history. Instead, the entire world is talking about it, and that humiliation is what's stinging the most. It's not just a private heartbreak, it's a global headline. But let's not forget the cultural weight behind all of this. In Korean tradition, marriage isn't just about two people, it's about two families coming together. So, when that union breaks, it doesn't just end with a divorce decree. It leaves lasting scars on both sides. For Joong-ki's family, seeing Hye Kyo potentially step into another family, especially one associated with a superstar like Lee Min-ho, feels like salt on an open wound. They can't help but compare what was and what could have been, and those emotions are hard to swallow. Now let's talk about Joong-ki himself. While his family is allegedly fuming, he's chosen silence. And silence in this industry is never accidental. Some say he's staying away from social media because he doesn't want to fuel speculation, while others believe he's deeply affected but trying to maintain dignity. Imagine being him for a second. Every headline screaming your ex-wife's name alongside another man's, every comment section debating whether you were the better match, every photo circulating as a reminder of what once was. Does that hurt? Absolutely. But does he want the world to see that hurt? Probably not. Fans are divided. Some are begging him to fight for her, while others are telling him to move on and focus on his happiness. And speaking of fans, let's not ignore the absolute chaos happening on social media. Hashtags like #Minhyo couple engaged and #protect Joong-ki have been trending at the same time, creating a battlefield between two fandoms that were once united. Some fans have even gone as far as digging up old interviews, trying to find clues about whether Hye Kyo ever hinted at this new chapter in her life. Others are analyzing Lee Min-ho's past statements about love, marriage, and his ideal type, trying to see if Hye Kyo fits that description. Spoiler alert, she does. Meanwhile, Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo remain silent, but their silence is loud. Every time they're seen together, even in professional settings, the internet goes wild. Matching accessories. Fans notice. Similar captions on Instagram. Fans notice. Even something as small as liking the same charity post sends fans into overdrive. And let's be real, whether the rumors are true or not, this silence is fueling the fire. If they wanted the speculation to end, they could deny it with one statement. But the fact that they haven't, oh lovely viewers, that's what keeps everyone guessing. And here's where it gets even juicier. Some insiders are whispering that Joong-ki's family has considered going to the media, not directly of course, but through anonymous sources, to express their disapproval. They reportedly believe that allowing these rumors to go unchecked makes them look weak or indifferent. But imagine the chaos if that happens. A full-blown media war, headlines screaming about family feuds, and possibly even leaks about private conversations that no one was supposed to hear. If that happens, this won't just be a love story. It'll be the biggest scandal of the decade. Lovely viewers, picture this. Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo actually confirming their engagement. The internet would break. Literally. Instagram would crash, hashtags would trend for weeks, and fan pages would explode with edits and tributes. Brands would line up to sign them as the ultimate power couple. But now flip that image. Imagine if the rumors are false and the truth finally comes out. The backlash would be massive. Fans who celebrated would feel betrayed, and critics would accuse them of using the buzz for publicity. Either way, this story is far from over, and we're just scratching the surface. Before I go deeper, because yes, there's still so much to uncover, including how Joong-ki's closest friends are reacting behind the scenes, what industry insiders are saying about this rumored power couple, and whether wedding plans are actually being made in secret, I want you to drop your thoughts. Do you think Joong-ki's family has the right to be this upset, or should they accept that Hye Kyo has moved on? And if these engagement rumors turn out to be true, will you celebrate it or feel like it's too soon? The tension right now is so thick you could cut it with a knife. On one side, we have the overwhelming excitement of fans shipping Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo as the next ultimate power couple, possibly even engaged. On the other side, we have an entire family, Joong-ki's family, who feels blindsided, humiliated, and left reeling from headlines that they never saw coming. And in the middle of all this, we have Joong-ki himself, silent, poised, but carrying the weight of every rumor swirling around his name. So let's dig even deeper into what might really be going on behind those closed doors. Insiders are saying the emotional turmoil in Joong-ki's household hasn't died down. It's intensifying. Some family members allegedly feel like this engagement news isn't just shocking, it's disrespectful. Why? Because of the timing and the way it exploded into the media without any warning. Remember, Hye Kyo was once a cherished part of their family. She wasn't just a passing connection. She shared years of memories, family gatherings, traditions, and even future plans with them. And now, without so much as a whisper to prepare them, she's linked to someone else on a very serious level. Reports claim that Joong-ki's mother, who once adored Hye Kyo, is particularly upset. She apparently told a close friend that this news feels like a knife to the heart. Some relatives believe Hye Kyo should have handled things more discreetly, even if the relationship with Min-ho is real. In their eyes, a public engagement rumor, before Joong-ki himself is fully settled, feels like pouring salt into an old wound. Do you agree with that, lovely viewers? Should Hye Kyo have kept things private a little longer, or is she free to live her life without worrying about how others feel? Drop your thoughts because this debate is getting heated online too. Now let's talk about Joong-ki's silence. Some think it's noble and dignified, but others believe it's strategic. In the entertainment industry, silence is often a weapon. It leaves room for speculation without committing to any stance. But here's the thing. Insiders suggest that Joong-ki might not stay silent forever. Apparently, his close friends have advised him to make a statement, not necessarily about Hye Kyo and Min-ho, but about his own life, to shift the narrative and remind fans that he's doing fine. Some say he's considering an exclusive interview where he'll focus on his career, but let's be honest. Any interview he gives right now will be dissected for hidden meanings. Every word, every smile, every pause will be analyzed. Meanwhile, fans aren't helping calm the situation. Social media has become a war zone. On one side, Minho Hye Kyo shippers are creating wedding edits, writing fanfiction, and trending hashtags like #MinhyoForever. On the other side, loyal Joong-ki fans are flooding comment sections with messages like, "She doesn't deserve you," and "Stay strong, Joong-ki." Some are even attacking Hye Kyo for moving on too quickly, even though the divorce happened years ago. This clash of fandoms is creating an even bigger storm than the original rumor. But here's a bombshell for you. Rumors are spreading that Lee Min-ho might have already spoken privately to Joong-ki. Yes, you heard that right. Apparently, out of respect, he reached out to him, not to ask permission, but to clear the air and prevent any misunderstandings. If that's true, then this story just got even more intense. Can you imagine that conversation? Two of the biggest names in the industry, one the ex-husband, the other the alleged fiancé. Having a man-to-man talk about the same woman the entire world is obsessed with. What do you think that conversation sounded like? Was it calm, mature, and respectful? Or was there tension in every word? And then there's Hye Kyo herself. While everyone else is reacting, she's keeping her composure, staying elegant and quiet in public. But you know what they say, silence can be louder than words. Her recent Instagram post, where she shared a serene sunset with the caption "New Beginnings," sent fans into meltdown. Was it just a poetic caption, or a subtle hint at something life-changing? The comments section exploded with speculation, and the post already has millions of likes. Lovely viewers, imagine if these rumors are true and the engagement announcement is around the corner. How do you think the industry will react? This won't just be a personal milestone. It'll be a cultural event. Brands will want them as ambassadors. Magazines will fight for exclusive wedding shoots, and their combined influence will redefine what it means to be a power couple in Korea. But if it turns out these rumors are exaggerated or false, the backlash will be monumental. Against the media, against the fans who fueled the speculation, and possibly even against the stars themselves for not clarifying sooner.